Welcome all my dear student of TYBC physics class. Today we are going to see jump statements, and this is the last point of this second chapter, C programming. First of all, question is arise that what is jump statement and what is the use of jump statements. Sometimes it is required that normal program flow may be discontinued and transfer the control of the program execution to some more level and proceed with execution. They are used to first break statement, this statement is for the loop execution. Second statement, continue statement. This loop is also useful for the loop execution. Third one, the termination or exit statement. This statement is used for termination of the program, and last one is go to statement. Go to statement, and this statement is used for go to some part of the this statement is used for go to some part of the other program. Now we are going to see one by one in details along with some examples, its syntax and some problems or programs. Okay. See here the first statement, that is break statement. First jump statement is break statement. The keyword break is used for this statement. This statement is used to terminate the loop or to exit from a switch statement. When keyword break is encountered in loop, control automatically passes to the first statement after the loop. What I say? This statement, break statement, is used to terminate the loop or to exit from a switch, and when keyword break is encountered in loop, then what happens? Control automatically passes to the first statement immediately after the loop. It can be used within for loop, within while loop, within do while loop, as well as switch statement. What is the syntax of this break statement? It is simply written as break and termination, that is semicolon. Note that when this statement is used in the program, then this statement is used, or the break word keyword is used without embedded expression or statement. So we know that. Suppose scanf, there is embedded statement, or in printf there is embedded statement or expression. So this embedded expression or statement is not necessary for this break statement. Okay. Now we have to see some important about this control statement. When we use this break, control out of the entire switch to the first statement followed by switch statement. If break is used in while, do while or for loop, then control will immediately transferred out of the loop. Okay. What I say? Very important thing is that without any embedded expression or statement. The break statement also causes a transfer control out of the entire switch statement to the first statement followed by the switch statement. If break statement or if break is used in while, do while or for loop, then control will immediately transfer out of the loop. Here we are going to see the example. Very simple example. First example, suppose there are some statement in the program and scanf, and another in this scanf we are going to declare %d or a variable, and that variable is nothing but x, integer variable. Now while in this x is less than or equal to 100 or simply less than 100 or simply less than or equal to 100. Again, if x is less than 100, there are two statements. If is used in while statement. Now here the body of if and here printf, printf, and here we are going to write the control string, that is error negative x, and then break. Again there are some statement after here. Here we used this statement. What will happen when this we used break statement in this loop? This is the decision making statement, or this is loop control statement. In this loop, when the loop will continue to execute as long as the current value for variable x does not exceed 100. What I say? The loop will continue to execute as long as the current value for variable x does not exceed 100. However, computation will break out of the loop, that is, this is the loop, out of the loop if negative value of x is detected. I am again going to repeat what happened here. Here the loop will be continue to execute as long as the condition is true, or as long as the value of x variable does not exceed 100. However, computation will break out of the loop if a negative value of x is detected. Okay. Now see the second example. Same thing is happen in second example. Suppose second example is do while. Firstly we see the while loop, break statement used in while, and here we are going to use break statement in do while. Here again, this is the body of do while statement, scanf %d %x. Then again here while there is a condition for while is x is less than or equal to 100. Again there is a body of, again here we are going to if, here again x is less than 100, and this is the body of if statement, and in this body printf, enter error negative x, terminate, and then break. This is very important. And again there are some statement, and then while, and here condition is x is less than or equal to, here it is not necessary, here equal to 100. Termination is very important here. See here, this is do while statement. Do while statement. What will happen when we use do while statement in our program? This is studied already in few lectures before this lecture. Now here, this is the body of do while statement. This is opening brasa and this is closing brasa. And within this within this pair of brasa, the statement, that is all the statements inside the body, is called the body of do while statement. Here also the loop will continue. In this statement, firstly the value, initial value is printed and then condition is checked. This is bottom tested. And first, before this example which we consider, that is top tested or entry level, and this is bottom tested or exit level. Here condition is test at the end of the execution of the loop. So here also the loop will continue to execute as long as the current value for variable x does not exceed 100. However, computation will break out of the loop if a negative value is detected. Okay. Now we are going to see the third example. In first example we use while statement. In second example we use do while statement. And in third example we are going to use for loop or for statement. And for this for statement, suppose for count is equal to 0. Here initialization of count, or count is start from 1. Count start from 1. And what is the limit of count? That is count is less or equal to 100. And every time plus plus count or count plus plus. That is, this is the initialization statement, this is the condition statement, test condition statement, and this is the increment statement. Now here again this is the body of for loop, and in this for loop here scanf, again error, negative x, and again break. This is the important statement, and in this break or before that we use some condition. Scanf %d, then ampersand x. This is the proper statement. Then if x is less than 100 or value of x, this statement is, this loop is executed up to 100, and when negative value is detected, then by using the break statement. How this statement is used? Again here printf, here error, negative x, and then break. And again there are some statement, 2 or 3 statement, and then see here. This is the pair of brasa which include number of statements, and this is the body of this for loop statement, and this is the body of this if statement. Here also this loop will continue to execute as long as the current value for variable x does not exceed 100. However, computation will break out of the loop if negative value of x is detected. In this way we study the use of break statement in while statement, do while statement, and for statement. Now, how the control exit from the loop? See here the syntax. Suppose firstly while statement, while condition, then the body of this while statement, there are many statement, then if, again condition 1, then break, then body completed, okay, and then break or more statement, and then again some statements are there. Here, firstly condition is checked and this loop will execute. But when the break statement encountered here, what happened? The remaining statement, that is this statement here also, this statement will not execute and the control exit from the loop and transfer to the statement immediately comes after the body of this while statement. Okay. Similarly, second, do while statement. For do while statement, how statement is executed? That is, we are going to see the flow of execution of do while statement using break. That is second one. Do, then body of this do, there are few statements, one statement or two statements. Statement or statements, there may be single statement, there may be two statements or compound statements. Then if, again condition, okay, condition, then break, this is the main statement, then again there are few statements, then body completed, and then while condition, here only condition, termination is important. Here I already told you that while statement is top tested or entry level and this do while statement is bottom tested or exit level control. Okay. Here also do this statement, check the condition, but before check the condition, the statements whatever it may be, that will be executed before checking the first if condition. Then check the if condition is true or not. That is, but after the condition, the loop will break and control doesn't execute some statements after break within the loop. Control is directly transferred to the condition while condition. Okay. That is here also exit from a loop. Then third one is for loop. Again, for suppose x is equal to 1, x is less than or equal to 10 and plus x. This is the example of for loop. Here this is the initialization condition or initialization state expression, this is the test condition expression, and this is increment expression. Again, the body of for contains some statements, and then if condition, then again body of if, or simply we can write without pair of brasa break. There are again some statement, and then body of for loop is completed. And again few statements, suppose statement x comes immediately after the body of for loop. Here also this statement initialize the value of variable, then check the value is less than or equal to where 0 is less than or equal to 10 EPS, then controls comes inside the body, execute some statement, then check the condition. Okay. This loop is also remains continue until the value of x does not exceed 10. But however, when 11 or 12 the value is exceed, then the error is detected and controls doesn't go back, it stop to execute these statements after the break and immediately transfer the control to the first statement, which is immediately comes after the body of for loop. Okay. Or we are also consider nested for. Suppose this is the for, and again there is another for, that is for y is equal to 0, y is less than or equal to 10 plus y. This is external and this is internal. Okay, external. for loop and internal for loop. In this for loop is within this for loop. That's why this is called nesting for. And again, nesting for contains some statements. Again, if condition, then break, then again body or few statement. Here also this loop executed up to condition is true, but whenever condition is fail, then rather than execution of the loop, control immediately transfer to the statement, first statement, which is comes after this inner loop. Here the control exit from inner loop. Okay. Now the break statement, continue statement. Second one is continue statement. Continue statement. When continue statement is encountered in the loop, then instead of reading the remaining part of the loop, control is directly transferred to the beginning of the loop and press pass through the loop takes place. Very important lines are these. What I say? When continue statement is encountered in the loop, then instead of reading the remaining part of the loop, control is directly transferred to the beginning of the loop and press pass through loop takes place. That is, we can say that the continue statement causes the loop to be continued with the next iteration after skipping any statement in between. What I say? The continue statement causes the loop to be continued with the next iteration after skipping any statement in between. Remember that the continue statement tells the compiler what continue when we encounter the word in a program in a loop, then what continue word tells to compiler? The continue statement tells the compiler skip the following statement and continue with next iteration. Suppose after continue there are two or more statements, but when we encounter the continue statement in the program, then that continue word or continue statement tell compiler that skip the following statement below the word or below the continue statement, skip the following statement and continue with next iteration. Again, here the format or syntax of this continue statement is very simple, and that is just like break. That is again continue. This is the keyword, and simply termination. There is not necessary the embedded expression or embedded statement. This statement or this is the jump statement, and this statement is without embedded expression or embedded expression. In while and do while loop, continue causes the control to pass directly to the test condition and to continue iteration process. When we use the continue statement in while statement when we use the continue statement in while loop or do while loop, then what happens? Continue causes the control to pass directly to the test condition and to continue iteration process. Okay. But in for loop, the increment section of the loop is executed before test condition is evaluated. What I say? In while or do while loop, continue causes the control to pass directly to the test condition, and continue the iteration process. But in for loop, the increment section of the for loop is executed before test condition is evaluated. Firstly, increment section is done, and then condition is going to check, test condition is going to check. In this way, the continue statement is used in while, do while and for. Now here we are going to see the general format of the use of continue in while statement, use of continue in do while statement and use of continue in for loop statement. We are going to see one by one. First, in while statement. So while condition, here condition is going to check first and then control enters in the body of while, execute some statement, then if condition is there, then check again the condition, then continue and for loop is, while loop is completed. When this continue word is encountered here, what happens? It tells the compiler that skip this statement or statements below the word continue and control again directly transfer to check the condition and proceed next iteration. Okay. In do while, do and while. This is the body of while condition. Okay. Here there are few statement or there is a statement or statements. There may be single statements or maybe compound statement. Again, if condition, then continue, this one, and again few statements after here. But remember that when continue word is encountered here or continue comes after the test condition of if condition, then due to this statement the remaining statement or statements does not execute. The control is directly transferred to do and make further iteration. Okay. Now see the third use of see the for loop in which the continue statement is executed. For example, for initialization, then test condition, then increment. Here I am written the for statement in different form rather than a variable x is equal to 0, x is less than or equal to 100 and plus plus x or x plus plus. Instead of this, that I am write the word initialization, test condition and increment. That is, I am here directly mention the name of the expression. Then body of this for. Suppose there is single or double statement is there, then if condition, then continue statement is used here, and there are again few statements and one or two statement, and then body of for loop is completed and then again statement. When this here also, when these statements encountered here after the condition, these statements does not execute, control is directly transferred to the test condition here. But before going to this, increment statement is executed. This is the difference. In while or do while, what happen? The test condition is evaluated first and then remaining part is completed. But here, before test the condition or before evaluated test condition, the increment statement is executed and then remaining part will be completed. Now, here we are going to, this is the syntax or general format to use, how use continuous statement in while, do while and break. Now here we are going to see some examples, that is some segment of the program in order to understand the continuous statement. Suppose do, then scanf percentage d and ampersand x. Then if condition x is less than, then body, that is body of if printf, and here again error negative x, then continue. Okay, and the body is completed. Again few statements are come within the while statement, and then this is the body of do while statement. After this, condition is checked at the bottom, that is here the condition, suppose x is less than or equal to 100. Okay. Now see another example by using for count is equal to 1, count is less than or equal to 100, and plus plus count or count plus plus, both are equally useful. Then body of for, then scanf percentage d ampersand x, then if x is less than 0, that is for negative value. Here again for loop this is the body of if statement. Here print the value, that is printf, here error, then negative x, continue, then body of if statement is completed. Then after this few statements are there, single or double, and then for bodies, body of for loop is continued. In both the cases, the processing of current value for variable x will be bypassed, that is after this continue. If x is negative, execution of the loop will continue. Okay. Now last we are going to see a simple program regarding this statement. See the program and then okay. So main, before that has include stdio.h, then main, body of main, again here integer x and y, declare the variables which you are going to use. Then for x is initialize here 1, x is less than or equal to 3, and plus plus x or x plus plus. Then again the body of there is another for loop within this external for loop, and that is for y is equal to 1, and here y is what, y is less than or equal to 3 and plus plus y. Okay. And if x is equal to y, this condition, then continue, and after the continue printf, and the result will be percentage d ampersand x, or simply x y, and then body is continue. Then another statement is this is the this brasa, within this brasa, this statement is comes in the body of second or inner for loop, and this is this brasa. include the statements that is from this to this are the statements within the body of external for loop, and then get ch and body of main is completed. This is very simple. How this execution, we are already familiar with this, and when this statement is executed, then output is simply output. What is the output? Output is simply 1 2 2 1. There are 4 iterations. Okay. In this way we studied break and continue statement, which are jump statements. In next lecture we will see remaining 2 statements, that is exit statement and go to statements. These 2 statements are also very important in C programming. Okay. Till then we shall stop here. Have a good day.